Hiya, good evening, everyone. Hi, how are you all? In my normal spot, finishing my cigarette before I go. Sorry, I just fixed my hair. I'm gonna wait for some people who I know are gonna got some brilliant EVPs today. Really, really clear. I'll explain more of that when I go in. Um, 1 minute. It doesn't matter, you lot. Yeah, take one of them. Ask Bailey to open it if you. In a minute, 1 minute. Give me a chance. Mm. They're after pudding. One wants cake and one wants a nice lolly. I haven't been back that long from the cemetery as per normal. But I did go, I left quite early today. I got a bit carried away in there today, if I'm being honest. And spent longer in there than I meant to. I'm just waiting for the trying to sort out these flowers in this hairband. It's pretty. Me and my little girl have both got the same one. It's nice during the spring and summertime to wear flowery stuff, I think. Never too old to wear flowers. Could wear it in the winter actually and make it look more colourful. Maybe that's what everyone should do, wear much more colour in the winter, and then it won't seem as sort of gloomy. It's an idea. I'm still waiting on the chat to come up for some reason. I'm not going to push any of the buttons because I've done that the other day and cut it all off. I'm hoping you can hear me clear enough. I'm trying, I don't know. I don't really want to be shouting, but I know I need to be clear. I can see the little green lights at the bottom, and mine's just on number one. There's an option of 6 being the loudest, and I'm on number one. But I can't really talk much louder. See the sun coming through. Um, put my light down and resting on my computer. So, what's everybody been up to? That just be funny. I'd probably be bright red and little, so I don't have no problems. If we start having problems straight away, then I'm going to do another check because I'm not messing about a bit like I was yesterday. I think it is. What's wrong? Mm. Got some, them wax melts that you put a cat melts and it smells really nice. I got some marshmallow, fluffy marshmallow ones just now when I was at the shop, and the back door just opened. It smelled gorgeous. I knew it would. That's why I got them. It says it was on a clearance sale, but they've never even sold the thing. So how can it be on a clearance sale? Mm, I'm not sure what's going on here. Think what I do. See how it goes when I get inside in a second. If it doesn't clear up, then I'll straight away just start a new one because before anybody joins. I hope I don't have problems with this. I shouldn't have really because I've got good internet. It seems to be running okay at the minute, is that? I've got the best EVPs today. Honestly, I didn't want to leave. They were so clear. I had a real clever idea, but I'll show you in a minute. But it was the best idea I've had for quite a while. Um, but no, it was a really good idea because it was like I was talking with them and they were stood like right next to me. It was like so clear. People were starting to look because it was so loud. But what happened then when people started to come towards me, like I started to put the speaker in my bag, but you have to see the speaker. I brought one just for this, but I still can't get it to work. But then I've made use of another one. All right, let's go inside. Pick my shoes up. I'm going to sit in my spot. Help me. I need to get. I'll turn this away. Just 1 minute. Let me get the ice lollies out. Oh, hold on. Don't worry about waiting for me, by the way. Right, I've got that cooked up. Let me just get my gloves. Oh, that smells lovely, that marshmallow melt, wax melt. It's all right. It's honestly all right. Ah, that's the most colourful gun I've ever seen. Fruit pastel ice lolly. Come running in. Hey, mum, hands up. I put my hands up and then he still shoots me with a fruit pastel lolly. Could be worse. Just bear with me 1 minute because I just want to just let them know it's all right. Alright, sorry. I just wanted to let them know that they didn't have to not come in here or anything. They just have to carry on as normal. I don't want them not coming in and saying hello and everything else. My husband doesn't want to be, he doesn't like this sort of stuff. So he doesn't want to be on camera at all, which is fair enough, and I respect that completely. Because up until not very long ago, I hated photos, hated anything like this, like people seeing my face and that. But this has sort of helped me sort of get over that. I still hate seeing myself, but I'm meant to just put up with it really. But it is helping doing this. I'm going to wait just for a few more people to come because I know they will. Before I play these EVPs, because I want as many ears on this as possible. Like, I think it's the clearest ones I've heard, like the size of the speaker. Like that. And then I just plug that straight into the spirit box. It's battery operated, so I can turn it on and off when I'm out, which is perfect. In fact, what I might do is, no, I'll do that after. Yeah, this is my son's one, my elder son's one. I've got one, but I left the batteries in the back, and they corroded, they rusted in the back, and he got it at Christmas time. So it sort of ruined that. I can still play mine when it's plugged in. So it just plugs into the wall or plugs into the computer or whatever. But I used it and I got they were so clear that, like, the first one, I can't remember what it said now, but like it was like there was this guy, I think it was a male voice, was stood like right next to me speaking to me. It was like a little bit like whoa, because it was so clear and so loud, and but like wicked. I think I must have been in there for about 2 hours, and it seemed like 20 minutes, half hour. When I came out and looked at the time, I couldn't believe it. I had about 40 minutes to go to the shop and then go and get electric, go and get food, come back, sort the food out, and get on here. And I managed it, but yeah, it was a bit of a tight squeeze. Hmm. I'm gonna burn a bit more sage in a minute. I definitely felt there's definitely something not good there. I feel it now. Um, I've got my own little theory on it as well, but I could feel when it was trying to make me walk a certain way, and I wouldn't go that way, and I made it quite clear that I knew sort of knew what was going on, and I weren't going that way. Um, Also, I got a little bit dizzy again. What's up there? Put look, there's one on there. Be careful there. Careful with that, please. That's it. You're gonna eat it like that, yeah? Okay. Um, yeah. And I started to feel a bit lightheaded at one point. And also, last a couple of sessions ago, a spirit said he's back, and exactly the same thing was said again, just as I was feeling lightheaded, and I know exactly around what point, and it's around a little baby called Patricia, who I've been speaking to since I first started doing this as well. Um, so the EVPs will be interesting. I've also started trying to ask questions like what colour dress am I wearing, what colour top am I wearing, just to see if I can get clear responses, like on the spot responses, like if it turns on and says you're wearing a black dress, or that is an intelligent answer, and that's brilliant proof again. And that's what I'm doing, is I'm just building up all the information that I already knew, and now with this new sort of way of being able to do it, like I never knew about this, um, if I'm being honest, until I saw the G team. Um, that at first, watching them, it brought me comfort because I've lost a lot of relatives in a short space of time recently. Um, so it brought me comfort to know that I could maybe communicate with some of them. And then from there, I started thinking like, I could maybe have contact. So I started out with just getting the EVP recorder, the voice recorder. I didn't get much on there really, not as much as I got on the spirit box. I tried using the pendulum. Um, I can't be 100% sure that it's not me thinking it, and you know how your brain thinks it and then it sends like an electric current, say, to your fingertips or whatever. But like if I'm thinking whatever, maybe I have some sort of unintended way of of affecting that result. So I sort of I don't do that as an accurate thing at the moment, because I can see how it can be very much not accurate. Um, but that doesn't mean to say it's not, that it doesn't work, because I'm not saying that either. I'm very open-minded about it, and I think a lot of different things work. It's just knowing how to do it correctly. Um, um, I've always had I've always known that there is much more to what like life than what we see. There's more dimensions. Like the way I describe it to my children is a stack of DVDs, and every DVD is another dimension, and we could be on the second or third dimension at the moment, and there's like another 10 dimensions or whatever. Um, like we just don't know. Yeah. Yeah, 1 minute, I'll get you on. 1 minute.
Much pop.
Um, yeah, so I just, I just don't know, like, we don't know. So I think that some people can be. If you want me to open it, can you just come here because I'm trying to talk? No, thank you. Um, yeah, I think that when you are young, you can see much more. But as time goes on, as you get older, what, love? Sorry, sorry. Okay, just go and do it then, Sapphire, love. Acting silly. Um, Hiya, Kim. Hi, Michael. Thank you both for joining me. How are you both? Evie, peace. Hi, y'all. I'm glad you both are here. That makes me very happy. Hmm. Um, I got. I don't know if you've bit how long you've been in the chat for, but I got the best. Had the best idea earlier. Sorry, 1 minute.
Those type of cake things.
Yeah.
Where do you get them?
What, you want another one? You want to take another one in?
Yeah.
Right, 1 minute. Sorry.
2 more.
Here. Okay. I'll get you a drink in a minute. So yeah. So I have had a speaker like I've shown you from the start. Um, I'm glad you're here, Kim. So sorry, let me read this. I'll tell her when she comes back. She'll be back in a second, don't you worry. She just came in because I think the boys had pinched a cake or something. So she came back for another one. Um, sorry, 1 minute. Um, yeah, so I had this idea. Um, this it's a big, massive speaker, as you can see. It's one that is battery operated as well, so you can take it out with you. And this plugs straight into the spirit box. And the EVPs were so loud and clear; it was amazing. I lost complete track of time. Um, I thought I was there for about half an hour. I was there for nearly 2 hours. Um, you making Michael blush. So the EVPs were just so clear. It was like somebody was stood like right next to me, um, and I couldn't believe it. It was like I just didn't want to leave. That, and do you remember a couple of live streams ago, Michael, when it said he's back, and it wasn't very kind? Do you remember? Well, the same thing was said again tonight. As it was said, my head was going all like lightheaded, like it did get. Um, and it was around a baby's grave, a baby that I've been visiting from the start. And sorry, I just don't want to say certain things too loud because of the children. But yeah, it was around a child's grave. well, and I said, like, who is this person then? Who is it that you keep on saying he's back? And then I thought, well, I don't actually want to get into that type of conversation anyway. So I changed it and I said, anyway, I only want to communicate with love, light. I come in, and I kept repeating it. I just stayed away from that area, and that seemed to do it. And I felt a bit. Um, I walked past it once on the way out, and I felt all right, but I was sort of right next to this child scribe. I was sitting down talking with her at the time, I think. But it was just after I stood up or something. I couldn't really hear it anyway. I've done a little bit of video camera recording that I will upload later. It's not too long because it was interfering too much with the spirit box. I would have rather do the camera and kept the spirit box because it was too interesting. And I do get quite a lot, a lot of activity with my spirit box. Just at the moment. I'll play that soon. I don't know how long it is. That'd be interesting actually. Um, I'll have to grab pen and paper first though, because it was so clear. I'm quite interested to hear it back through the computer later after this is finished. Um, I think I just give it like 10, 15 minutes and then I can go back in and try and listen to it myself. Then I put headphones on, but I really don't think that anyone's going to need headphones on this one today. Um, so, what have you been up to? I liked your Wednesdays with Ghosts yesterday, Michael. I thought you was actually going live at 3 o'clock UK time. So I was sat here. I was sat here at like 10 to 3, kept refreshing my YouTube page. Then 3 o'clock came and passed, and I thought, oh, maybe he meant 4 o'clock, and just got confused. So waited until 4 o'clock. Um, kept refreshing everything else. And then I think it was about 6 or 7 o'clock your video coming out. I was like, ah, because I was waiting, like, because I wanted to be there and support you and that. So I was like, even put out a Twitter post saying I'll come and see, um, you know, I believe in ghosts. Anyway, I must have got it really confused, but I thought that you meant you were going live. But so it's Wednesdays for ghosts. Oh, it's gonna be video, is it? It's not gonna be live. Um, can you hear me?